Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very center. Yes, I was singing and dancing. Well, dancing, but singing in my mind, and definitely making my chest pop during that intro. It's unique. It's different. It's not your cardboard cookie cutter for the noobs, that is. This is not what you're used to. So you can stick around if you want to, or you can leave. It's okay. We don't judge here. We don't judge here. And it took me a long time to get to a place where I did not give a F about what others thought about my choices. And I say took me a long time. I meant like early on in life. It took me a long time early on in life to get to that point. And it's easy for me to get to or say what I need to say about the new playlist, or not necessarily the new playlist, but a new playlist to me during my workout that I went to. In the past, I probably would have just never said nothing and just let it go. But now, since I hit that point early on in life, I just don't give AF. But noobs, if you're still here, you still interested, thank you, I guess. Regs, you know what time it is. Regs, this feels like every single day, but it's not every single day. It just feels that way because we got this special unique bond. Sharing is caring. How. You shouldn't share everything. You should stand up on your own too. Put your feet and your foot down and say, I can't share everything, because if I share everything is everything and nothing is nothing, and everything is nothing and nothing is everything. There's got to be something exclusive about it. There's got to be something that separates it. So if you're sharing everything, you're basically sharing nothing. And so that's why sharing is caring, but you can't share everything. Non-verbal communicating peeps. I didn't have to say a word. I never, ever have to say a word or say anything, but I do just to let everybody else know that they are non-verbal communicating peeps. And that is the end game. And that is what you should try to get to. That are the levels where you just leveled up upon leveled up upon leveled up. And here we are. And here we go. Yeah. Okay. So there was a point. Definitely a point early on in life. And it wasn't that I didn't have the confidence or anything to that nature. It's just that I just thought about things way too much. And there was so many different scenarios that I was just running around in my head, trying to calculate and trying to account for. And it was just putting me in a position to not necessarily do what I want to do. And it wasn't hurting anybody. And therefore, I just tried to skate along in the background and not bring attention to myself, even if that meant being my true self, even if that meant being a little different, even if that meant standing up on my own too and say, I don't care what you think. I don't care. This is what it is. This is what I like. And to make that, break that down into other terms where the 2% of you can understand and follow along with the rest of us. And that 2% is probably the noobs. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We don't judge here. Just go ahead, sit back, relax, have your favorite beverage if necessary, or have your favorite food, or do what it is or do whatever it is you do on these occasions. We ain't judging here. We don't judge. We just make observations. We just make observations and don't judge. Period. No judge zone. Still. Yeah, because early on, there was certain types, genres that was okay to listen to and wasn't okay to listen to. And okay to listen to amongst your friends or tell your friends, yeah, I listen to that. But then you would have the jokes, or then you would be abused, whether it's verbal or physical. I don't know. You pick, you choose, multiple choice. I'm just the narrator. I am just the narrator, or better yet, this should be fill in the blank. You fill in the blank. Even though I gave you choices, there's a fill in the blank part too. So there's multiple options, multiple choices for you to make, and not necessarily pigeonholed into one or the other, or a true or false scenario where it's binary, because it's not. It's multiple. There are multiple choices that's readily available. And having a certain dynamic, or having a certain demographic, or having a certain people that you hung out with, or that you thought was cool, or that was in a circle and not necessarily your inner circle. There are certain things, I suppose, that you didn't want to tell them and let them know that you rock with. Like if you rock with reality shows and you don't want nobody to know, that is something that you will leave out, unless that's something that you just lie about. And I said how I feel and felt about lying. You're going to have to do it sometime. I can't condone it. I can't support it. I can't say it's wrong or right. I just can say that I know it exists and use that weapon for the good, the greater good. Use that weapon when it makes sense. Don't just use it to use it, because you use it to use it. It loses its value. It loses its intensity, and it may just not work. Kind of like the boy who cried wolf. It may just not work when it needs to work. So it's like the people who listen to certain kinds of genres that's maybe acceptable or not acceptable, or will get them made fun of, or what have you. And I listen to a large number of genres, whether it was pop, whether it was disco, whether it was R&B, gangster rap, hip hop, you name it. I listen to just about everything, even metal. Yeah, metal. Not a metal head, but definitely metal. Give me some 70s, give me some 80s, 90s, maybe just a little. 2000s, okay, no. Knots, okay, I'm back with the knots and everything else. But just give me some of the older 80s, 90s, some of the 90s, and just keep me away from the 2000s. I'm not a huge fan of the 2000s. But I listen to this. This is something that I listened to that probably would have got me beat down by just giving up that information. See something, say something. But I wasn't saying something back then because I knew the repercussions, so I had to just keep my cards close to my vest. But I'm in a different position now. As I mentioned, I don't give AF, but after a few years or so, it took me a little bit to get to that point. And I've been on that point for a number of decades now, but I'm there. And that just leads me to where I really want to go. Working out. I discovered working out to metal. Working out to metal just puts me in a different stratosphere, just puts me in a different mindset, just puts me in a place where take me back. I want to live here. I want to be here, especially when it comes to tearing up perfectly, I should say, good muscle fibers, muscle tissues, so they can grow, regrow, come back better and stronger than ever before. metal and listening to that metal playlist that I had and constructed and made for myself, it was good. It felt right. And I have recently opened up the door to listening to more genres and listening to more things or doing more things during my workouts because the monotony of it. I've been doing this for so many years and I've been through almost about everything. And so I'm in discovering what I can do different other than change the workouts up. But what can I do different other than changing the workouts to make this a little bit more better, to make this a little bit more fun, to make this a little bit more entertaining and interesting and trying to get through the necessary process that I need to make for the outcome that is desired. And so I went to metal. And I was like, yes, I can utilize this for a couple months and possibly a year. Yes, I can add this to my toolbox. Yes, I can do this along with all of the other things that I've been doing to get through. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Just like some peeps who listen to Nickelback need to be okay with telling the rest of us that you listen to it. Or the peeps that enjoyed and loved the disco era. It's okay. Come out of hiding. Let us know. Let us know who you truly are. It's not like we're going to make fun of you. It's not like we're going to make you feel a little bit sad, make you feel a little bit angry, make you feel a little bit mad, and all of the other or all of the above. But we're not going to put you in your emotional state of mind. I just want to have you be free. I just want you to be your true self. I just want you to come out of the shadows from hiding and stand up and raise your hand and be accounted for. Like I was, or like I have, or like I did when it came to what I mentioned early on. It's okay. It is okay. Discover yourself and let the rest of us see it. Let the rest of us know who's really behind all of this. Seriously. And that's not easy. I know, but it's definitely something that will help you out with your personal growth. It is definitely something that'll help you out getting more in touch with your inner self. And that's definitely something that in the long run is going to make you feel good. Don't you want to do the things that make you feel good? Like listen to Nickelback, jamming it loud as it can go and not caring, not giving an AF if anybody's just listening along with you and judging because they probably listening and bopping their head too. You have an opportunity to be a leader. You have an opportunity to be, it's okay to do this. And when you get to that, or when a paradigm shift occurs and it's okay, you can be a trendsetter. You can be one of the first. You can be a founder. Or you can just be true to yourself and not give AF about every and anything else. And all of this came in my mind. I thought about all of this when I was working out to my metal playlist. This just popped in my head and I was like, you know what? I think this is true. I think I need to share. I think I need to tell this story. Because sharing is caring, but you shouldn't share everything. Don't share everything. Thank you for listening. Noob that just eject at the beginning. I still want to thank you too for giving us an opportunity, us a chance. Regs, you know what time it is, but I got some things I got to do first. Yeah, I do. Be sure to check out the website, XtraVDGsports.com. It's new and it's improved. Everybody's seemed to like it. That's cool. That's great. There is more to come, more on the way. Also, there's a YouTube as well, VDG Sports. Like, subscribe, share, basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must, comment if you may. Yeah, do whatever you need to. Now we here, Riggs. Now we are here, but I'm still not going to give it to you. You still won't get it, but I'll give you a little drop, a little driplet, a little taste, like your first time getting water on a hot, sunny day, and you just get that ice cold water and you take that first sip, and that first sip is like, woo! That's what you're about to get. Peace out.